In the last video, we spoke about ETFs and why most beginners are better off using passive index tracking ETFs. Now let's understand what an index actually is. An index is simply a list of stocks selected based on certain rules. You can think of it like a leaderboard or a checklist. Different organizations create and maintain these lists to represent different parts of the market. So for example, the S&P 500 is a list of 500 large companies in the US. The FTSE All World Index is a list of thousands of companies across the world. And similarly, the MSCI All Country World Index is another global list covering both the developed and emerging markets. These indexes help measure how the part of the market is performing and acts as a benchmark. But here's the important thing, you cannot directly buy an index. An index is just a list, not a product. This is where asset management companies come in. Firms like Vanguard, BlackRock, State Street, Invesco, and etc. They take an index and replicate it by buying the same stocks in the same proportions. They then wrap it into a fund and create an ETF. That ETF is then listed on a stock exchange so investors like you and me can buy it. This is how index tracking ETFs are created. When people suggest buying a global ETF, what they really mean is owning a small piece of thousands of companies across different countries and industries, all through a single investment. That global diversification reduces the risk of being wrong about a single company or country. It also makes investing much less stressful because you are not constantly worrying about individual stocks. And finally, how do you actually buy an ETF? You do this through brokers or investment platforms. Some brokers operate directly, like Interactive Brokers, IG, Hargreaves and Lansdowne. You might have seen other adverts in the UK. Others offer app-based platforms like Trading 212, Freetrade or InvestEngine, which connects to brokers behind the scenes. Once you open an account, you can buy ETFs on the platform. So when you hear the advice about buying ETFs, it's not about chasing quick returns. It's about owning the market, keeping costs low, and staying invested for the long run, so that the compounding can do its job. That's why global index ETFs are so often recommended for beginners.